Welcome back. Okay, before we get started on setting up the game controller in the inspector, we missed one vital bit out, and that was in the start function in your game controller script. We forgot to state that the food needs to be added as soon as the game starts. Okay, with that done, save the script, go back into the scene, and now it's time to start changing this script. Okay, so the max size when the game starts will be 4, and the current size will start off at 1, and then it will increase to 4 after a couple of seconds, like so. So if I play that again, max size 4, so it can't get any higher than 4 at the minute. Okay, our snake prefab section, it's looking for the snake prefab in your prefab folder. So all you have to do is click on that and drag it into that snake prefab. Our head and tail are looking for your snake script. So your snake script or your snake in your hierarchy, just drag and drop that in there. Our north, east, south, west is set to 0, and so is our X and Y positions, because that is determined obviously by key presses. So if I change it to right, it changes to 1, down to 2, left 3, back to 0 if I go up, like so. Okay, our food prefab is looking for our food prefab, obviously. So drag and drop your food prefab into that slot to make sure it's coming up. Click play, and there it is. If I go over there at the moment, I won't be able to pick it up because we haven't had any collisions yet. Okay, so there are a couple of bits I want to change in the script first. For example, we've got gaps in our snake. Now, this is fine if you want that. There's no issue. Me personally, I don't like the look of this, but you're more than happy to keep it. Now, the reason for this is because in our script, we set our next position as +1 from our previous position and rotation. I don't personally want that. So to find it on the X and Y, we'll have a look at our scale. It's for me, it's 0.2. So to check this, I'm going to do .0f, small f, .02f, small f. Oh, that was an S. Minus .2 f and plus .2f. So if I save that now, it shows no errors. Nope. Once I move, it should all stick together like so. But it depends how you want it. Okay, let's set these collisions up. I'm also going to change my food to match the size of my object, so 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Okay, so in our snake and food, they both have box colliders. So we need to click is it a trigger? Yes, because we set it up. So in our snake object on the box collider, we need to tick that as yes, and the same for the food. Okay, we also need to add a rigid body component. So our component, rigid body to object. We don't want to use gravity. So if we press play, this should pick up our food if we go over it. I'm going to restart that because that food's too far away from me. So if I go over, get there eventually, and that has picked up our food and added to our size. Okay, I know it's added to our size because if I click on game controller, it's now at 6. So if I go up, go over, eventually, you can add your own speed as well, eventually, but that's for you to try and implement. I will show you in lesson if you need me to. Oh, I didn't manage to get over that. There we go. Oh, keep going too quickly. There we go. So that's added 7 to ours. And this will keep going up, going up. So, in the next part, and the final part for me, we're going to add collisions. Okay. So I'll see you in the next vid. I mean, when I say add collisions, I mean add collisions to the object, so you get a restart. So if the snake collides with itself, etc. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.